Do you or someone you know have questions about their hearing abilities? We welcome you to Sonus Arlington Hearing Center. I am Dr. Sandra Romano, Doctor of Audiology. My team and I are experts in the hearing healthcare field and are here to help you on the path to better hearing.
It is important to take an empowered, proactive approach to health during every stage of your life, and hearing health is an important part of your overall well-being. Hearing aids are the first step to a healthier, more fulfilling life.
I decided to get hearing aids because in my role as a church pastor, I attend a lot of meetings, and I was realizing I was not getting a lot of the conversation in the meetings. I was missing some of that.
I started to notice, particularly at home with my husband and my kids, having to ask them to repeat themselves, needing to turn up the TV too loud or use the closed captioning. I knew something was up when my 3.5-year-old daughter is getting frustrated that I don't understand her.
It will change your life so considerably, because without hearing aids, if you have a hearing loss, it puts you out of social situations. You can't enjoy movies as much.
It's enabled me to more actively participate in what's going on around me. I'm much more ready to talk to people, to put myself in situations where hearing is important, and to really be a much more sociable person.
I've gotten to the point where I can see the way that they help me and how much easier it is to hear people and to listen, and I feel relieved. That's my primary feeling now, is just a sense of relief to not have to struggle.
My hearing aids have helped me professionally and personally in being able to hear conversations much more clearly with many fewer misunderstandings.
The day I first got the hearing aids, I hopped in my car. It was a beautiful day, opened the window, and I went, oh my gosh, all these birds that I had been missing, and all the life sounds I was missing, even including traffic, and it was like, oh, this is fabulous.
Listening to the radio was a different experience. Songs that I was familiar with, all of a sudden I realized I was hearing parts of music and conversations that I was missing for a long time. So I began to wonder how long I'd been experiencing hearing loss once I started wearing the hearing aids. They really made a difference.
But when I wore the hearing aids, I found them more comfortable than I expected, not as obtrusive. They don't really show.
They are so state-of-the-art now. Nobody can see it. Even with men, I have men dental patients who, only because I'm sitting at their ear, if I'm looking, might I notice that they have a little clear piece of plastic going in their ear, but normally I wouldn't even notice it.
One thing that they can do is stream, like I can stream phone calls or audio directly to the hearing aids, which I found helpful, particularly when I'm taking phone calls in the car. There's background noise.
My hearing aids have allowed me to focus more on what's going around than worrying about, oh, I'm not hearing what people are saying. I'm more in the conversation, and therefore it's made me so much happier. I love them.
For someone who's thinking about giving hearing aids, my advice would be to just stop putting it off and just do it. At the very least, give it a try and see how it can help you. I've only been wearing them for 2 weeks, and I wish I hadn't put it off for as long as I did.
You really shouldn't wait. I was in denial to a certain extent about my hearing loss, but it doesn't hurt to consult with someone like Dr. Roman and her staff, who understand very well the sorts of things that people like me are going through in deciding how to address our hearing loss.
Please don't hesitate to go and be tested, at least to get a baseline so that you know if your hearing has gotten worse. At least take that first step. It'll be so worth it.